Hello, I am Ruby Burchett, and this presentation is about my research paper entitled Managing Diversity in the Classroom. In this presentation, I hope to fulfill three objectives. These are share with you what diversity in the classroom means, identify the opportunities as well as challenges that diversity offers in the classroom, and describe the three strategies that are found beneficial in managing diversity in the classroom. So let us begin with understanding what diversity in the classroom means. Diversity is a term that most schools have utilized to describe the heterogeneous characteristics of the classroom, as it is composed by individual learners with varying perceptions and needs. According to P. Westwood, it exists because students come from varied backgrounds and cultures and have different life experiences and possess different innate and acquired learning abilities. Statistics suggest that the classroom of the 21st century is much more diverse compared to years ago. And teachers have in their classroom students who speak more than one language, who have different experiences of the world based on their ethnical race origins, or who have different needs which are influenced by the socioeconomic background, and who have varied views and perception on how things are done. With this, teachers are faced with the challenge of being able to manage the classroom composed of learners who bring with them a unique characteristic or unique characteristics and personalities that may affect their interactions with other learners, which then may have an impact in the overall learning environment. So, with diversity comes the importance of recognizing that people are unique in their own way, and from this recognition comes respect, which then leads to efforts such as accommodation, tolerance, and acceptance. And as teachers, it is important that we communicate these values with our students as part of managing diversity in the classroom. So, diversity offers opportunities as well as poses some challenges in the classroom. Let us look at the opportunities first. In the article, Diverse Teaching Strategies for Diverse Learners, Sarivia Shore described diverse classroom as an ideal laboratory in which to learn multiple perspectives required by the global society. And students in a diverse classroom can learn to work collaboratively with other learners from various cultures, and this collaboration may in turn prepare them for the world that they will face and deal in the future. So, on the other hand, it is challenging to manage learners who have different orientations, who have different backgrounds and learning abilities. And in a diverse classroom, learners' experiences are different, and this is usually open to values clashes when not managed well. People will experience uncertainties and people experience uncertainties on how to approach others that we view as different, and sometimes as teachers we just do not know what to say. Language limitations pose a great challenge in managing diversity in the classroom. So how do we manage diversity in the classroom? There are three strategies I find helpful, and one is adopt an inclusive approach. Inclusion is about making sure that each and every student feels welcomed and that their unique needs and learning styles are attended and valued. The other approach is be adaptive. according to Westwood, um, the approach or the adaptive approach seeks to address differences where necessary by a combination of adjusting evidence based methods of instruction, modifying curriculum content, adapting resource materials and activities, and varying the amount of supports provided to students, and rethinking ways in which learning is assessed. And lastly, adapt a culturally responsive classroom. Cultural responsive teaching is based on the idea that an individual's culture is central to her learning, and teachers understand and use students' cultural backgrounds to create meaningful and effective learning environments. So, which approach should be used to manage diversity effectively in the classroom? Let us use the melting pot and the salad bowl metaphor in answering this question. In a melting pot, we don't see the differences in ingredients. The goal is just to eat the food. But in a salad bowl, we get to enjoy and see each ingredient. Putting that into teaching, teachers should be flexible and should be able to identify what kind of approach will fit in the classroom. Ignoring differences may work best for a particular group of students, melting pot metaphor, while identifying and discussing cultural variations, the salad bowl metaphor is preferred by other group of students. So, whichever approach we employ, the role of the teacher in a diverse classroom never changes. It is always to create an environment wherein each student feels valued and respected. Even in the Bible gives us insights on how we deal with diversity. In Galatians chapter 3, verse 28, it is written, "There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither slave nor free, there is no male, female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus." Thank you for watching this presentation, and blessings to you.